So
Yeah,
when
go
I
on.
asked you
Mm.
with my glasses or without, you said with. That's
Mm.
insulting. So you don't like my face without my glasses?
Oh, rude! That is rude. Untrue. I think the
You're rude.
glasses are sexy. That's why I said
Oh,
glasses.
okay.
Thank
Okay,
you very
everything that
much.
has to do with that, I like. Okay.
But on that, you came on and you were wearing a singlet. You don't usually wear a singlet. And I was like, Roula's boobs are bigger than I realised. Because you're not usually wearing like
and
a
I'm wearing
singlet or
my sport bra, so
yeah, so they're smaller. The things
It's
you
funny,
learn.
so you were thinking about my boobs when we're just talking.
Not right then, when we first logged on. First thing I noticed, not going to lie.
Okay.
Awkward.
What's the topic today?
What is the topic
Big
today?
boobs, small boobs.
Oh,
No
why
boobs?
not?
Oh, I
We'll
love no small boobs and that I can open my shirt really like open it.
Okay, we're
This is
talking
a
about
dream
boobs.
of mine.
A dream? Okay. All right. Okay, let's start.
Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day. Because people can't tell the size of my boobs, really, unless they're on YouTube, but not really. It's a loose-fitting top.
Why are you naked on YouTube?
Okay. This episode is not going well. What I was going to say before I just dug myself a hole, I think we need to explain to the listeners what size cup we are. I'm assuming it's measured the same in the Netherlands. I don't know. I'm an A cup. What are you?
I'm between D and E. No,
Okay.
don't spit your drink.
Right, so we're on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Totally different experience with boobs. My mum then would have had similar sized boobs to you. I think she was a D or something. We don't need to talk about that. But I'm an A, and I remember her saying to me, oh, don't worry, Rosie, they're going to grow. And I just looked at, she said this to me when I was in my early 20s. And I'm like, Mum, I think it's stopped now. Like, I don't think I've inherited the big boob gene, okay? But what did she mean, don't worry? Like, don't worry, they're going to get bigger. Like, I actually don't want bigger breasts.
I want smaller breasts.
Yeah, why?
Yes. Okay. They're in the way of my upper body.
Yeah.
I cannot dress the things I want to dress all the time. I like to dress a little bit boyish, but I can't because if I dress boyish and I open like my shirt, I love to open my shirt, as I just mentioned, and have nothing here in between. But I can't. So I always have like my button up to here because I also don't like to show any.
Next question. Why can't you show? So you don't want your breasts to show, is that?
No, I don't.
Okay. You want your chest to show. So if you had smaller breasts, they wouldn't be like, cleavage or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't want them to show because, I haven't thought of that. It looks vulgar. Because it's,
you better be careful.
Yes. My breasts are a really big part of my sexuality.
Right.
And that's why I feel they're private for me.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah. That makes sense.
That's why. And again, if I'm going to wear something showing my boobs, then I'm not wearing my style. And my style is different.
Your style's different. Okay. So growing up, was it sort of the societal norm that big breasts were better?
Wow, yes.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot of compliments.
Really?
Even like the girls, I wish I have your boobs. And I couldn't understand because at that time, I didn't want them. They're in the way everywhere. Wherever I go, everybody's looking at my boobs.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, with time, I learned to accept them.
Yeah, okay.
And of course, after having children, they changed in so many ways through the
Mm-hmm.
20 years. And I say if I can do a surgery, that I would want them smaller,
Yeah.
much smaller.
Yeah. That's interesting because I remember mum saying that to me as well. She's like, if I could, I would have breast reduction surgery. She said it was just so much weight and it hurt her back. And like you, it gets in the way. And I remember going, I'd never thought of that before.
Yes. So tell me about your life with your cup A.
That's pretty good,
I'm gonna
really.
be jealous.
You're going to be jealous. It's so interesting because, I mean, I've never wanted big breasts. However, similar to you, the societal norm was big boobs are better. They're sexy. You're not a woman unless you have big boobs and show your cleavage and that sort of thing. And people make jokes, oh, you got little mosquito bites because your breasts are so small. Things like that. Right. And I've just always found it so strange. I mean, I breasts aren't on like the top of my list of. I don't know. It's not a priority for me.
Your hair is more important.
My
Your shaved
hair?
head is more
Yeah, I like
important.
my shaved head. I care about that a lot more than my boobs. Although if I had bigger breasts, I think it would bother me a lot because like it'd get in the way. You'd get sweaty, especially over here where it's hot. Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness. Yeah. And like
Yes,
when
that's
you're
true.
running, they'd bounce around.
Terrible.
Must be so hard to find a bra that actually supports you
No, not
properly.
anymore. There are really
Not
good
anymore.
bras that
Okay.
they're really make them so rigid that they
True.
won't move when you're exercising and
Well,
running.
that's good. That's good. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm happy with my small A cup, to be honest. But I think it's an area of insecurity for a lot of women. And I'll speak to people occasionally who either have had their breasts. What is it called? A boob job. What's it called? What's the proper word? A breast enlargement? I
I
don't know.
don't
See, I
know.
don't even know.
We
Boob
say
job.
boob job.
Boob job. There you
Boob
go.
job.
They've had a boob job or
Steve job, boob job.
Steve job. Ugh. That shouldn't go in the same sentence.
No, I don't know. No, oh goodness, that's really out of place. Yeah.
It is. Moving on. They've either had a boob job or they really want one. And I just don't know what to say. Most boob jobs look really fake, which I think is disgusting. And if people want a boob job, I think, oh, why? It kind of makes me sad because I'm like, they must feel so insecure that they feel they want them bigger. But when you said you wanted a boob reduction, I didn't think that was sad. I thought that
Oh,
was really
yeah.
empowering and yes. But now I'm saying that out loud. I'm like, oh, why am I discriminating there?
Exactly, exactly. I fully understand when a woman wants to have a boob job
Okay.
because many women with small breasts don't feel feminine and don't
True.
feel like they're dressing the way they want to dress. They're being
Mm-hmm.
in the way they want to be. And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
It's
this is
there
true.
are extreme everywhere.
This is true.
Just do what makes us happy. Wildest, I don't think it's wildest, but one of my dreams is to wear white pants, high-waisted, with suspenders, and a white shirt that I have it buttoned open. That's my
Yeah.
dream, you
Wow.
know. And
Wow.
it's not gonna happen because of the boobs in the way.
Wow. Yeah. That's so interesting. This
Like
is
the Brad Pitt look, he always
the
have his
Brad Pitt
shirts
look.
open.
So it
And
would
he
be
wears white pants. Love this look.
the female Brad Pitt. Yeah. So you'd have it like the buttoned up, what do you call it, a shirt. So it'd be
Yeah.
open. You'd see your chest, but it would be like covering, I'm trying to picture it, covering your
Yes, yes,
nipples,
yes. It
right?
would
Is
be
that,
like, I mean, if people watching YouTube could see me describe it, could be, you can see the middle of my chest here,
uh-huh.
but it's covering the side, so you don't see my
Yeah.
boobs at
Just
all,
like showing a little bit. Okay. All right.
you know.
It's a very androgynous look.
Oh, Oh, yeah. I think I had this all my life. Yes. That's a wonderful word. There's an amazing song by Garbage. Do you know
Yeah.
Garbage, the
Yeah.
band? They have, I can't remember now the song, but it's about androgyny. Amazing song.
I'm going to have to
Maybe
look it
I'll leave
up.
it in the show notes.
Yes, do that. Do that.
Yeah.
Androgyny by Garbage.
Yes.
Go
All
on.
right. I think we talked a lot about boobs for 10
I
minutes.
love my
That's a
small
long episode.
boobies. Love your boobs.
Please
Get
donate
surgery
for
if you
me to
want to.
reduce my boobs. I'm gonna start crowdfunding.
Love it.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Tell us what boobs you have or you like. Don't forget.
Bye.
Bye.
That came out in. If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have to
going.
stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so
What
much.
I
See you next time.
just said.